Hey everyone, my name is Andrea Hutcheson and I am an elite leader with Paparazzi Accessories. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am super excited. If you are watching the replay, make sure that you hashtag replay. For those of you who are watching the replay, for those of you who are here, please let me know where you're tuning in from. We live in St. Joseph, Missouri. And my husband is from Georgia, I'm from Peru, but I've been doing paparazzi for 6 years now. So I want to see some comments. I want to see if you guys can see me and hear me okay. Hey, Nakia. Hey, Caitlin. Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Belmies. Thank you guys so much. Who is ready for this 2019? It's going to be awesome. I'm going to share this. If you think the information that I'm going to give you today, which is going to be really good, make sure that you share this with your team members, or if you want to wait until the end of this video and you want to know and you say, oh, it was really good, so then you can share. You don't have to share it right now until I can gain your credibility and trust. So I'm excited. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up just so that I can see some of the comments. Hey, Charlene. Hey, Naomi. Hey, Frances. Hey, Ruth. New York, California, Pennsylvania. Are you guys ready for 2019? All right, so we're going to be talking about 2019, what's coming, what has worked for me for this year, because tomorrow is a new year. So what has worked for me and what's still working for me. So we're going to talk about goals. We're going to talk about your goals with your business. We are going to talk about on how to motivate your team. What is the best way and the thing that's going to help you motivate your team? A lot of you have asked for that. And then we're going to talk about how can I gain more sales? And what is it that you're doing to have more sales, Andrea? Okay, so I know that my internet is kind of like iffy, but hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let me just make sure. Okay, so we're good. So I have my phone over here and I'm going to be taking questions at the end, but let me just go through this and help you, okay? So first of all, today I did a live video and some of you follow me over on my personal page, which is Andrea Hutcheson. So I was doing a video about the difference between resolutions and commitment. Resolutions and commitment. I also talk about the vision board. I also talk about the word for the year and stuff like that. And I'm not going to get into that on this video, but it's my personal profile. I didn't want to bring in business into my personal profile. And so that's why I do my live videos here or on YouTube, because there's different targets everywhere. So I did say something about my business, but not everything it was about my business. It was about my life, my personal experiences, and my personal walk. So that's what you're going to see on my profile if you follow me. I also like to motivate people, so I do post quotes and stuff like that. I'll be doing makeup tutorials there, even though I'm not a makeup artist, or I'll be doing some DIYs on my profile, because that's what Facebook wants. That's where you're going to connect with your customers. That's where you're going to connect with your people. And it's not about selling to people. So let me get into that. So how many of you have goals for 2019? Raise your hand. How many of you, I want to know who is a hobbyist with paparazzi and who is an entrepreneur with paparazzi, who is a bling boss with paparazzi, because there's a difference. You have those people who join paparazzi because they love the jewelry so much and they were spending way too much money on the jewelry, so they decided to join, and they're wanting to do this business on the side, but they wanted just to have fun. Those are the hobbyists. And hopefully after this video, you're going to be like, you know what, Andrea, I'm going to commit. I'm going to become a bling boss, because hello, that's what we want to be, right? We want to be bling bosses. We want to be 7-figure earners with paparazzi, and you can totally do that. I'm a six-figure bling boss with paparazzi, pre-7-figure bling boss, because you'll see God will bless my business because of my hard effort and because He's always there. So, okay. So who is it? I want to see in the comments who is a bling boss, who's an entrepreneur, who is a hobbyist. And I don't think I'm going to see that many hobbyists, but I'm just asking just because. Okay, so first of all, for you to be a bling boss, we're going to talk about things that bling bosses do and things that you're going to have to change in 2019, and you have to make that commitment today. You're going to have a plan of action with the commitment that you're going to make today to become a bling boss. So bling bosses, guess what? Bling bosses have a schedule. They have a schedule that they follow every single day. They are good at time management. They know what their priorities are. They know what they want to work on. That's what bling bosses do. They have priorities, not only priorities in their lives, such as their family, such as their ministry, such as their business, but they also have a budget. They have a budget. Do you hear that? Does everybody like the word budget? I don't think that many people like budget or time management. Well, guess what? That's what bling bosses do. They budget. They know where their money goes. They just don't spend to spend. They know where their money goes, and they are purposely using their money for whatever reason they're wanting to use their money for. Okay? So they have a budget. They invest. They work on investment. Those bling bosses have invested into their business. They have invested not only money, but time, and they have poured into other people as well. Those are bling bosses. What else? What else bling bosses do? They make sacrifices. They make sacrifices in their business, in their life, and with their family. Their sacrifices are going to have to be made. Girlfriend, if you just joined Paparazzi and you invested, sacrifice those $99, say bye to those $99, because that's your investment. That money shouldn't go back to your pocket. It should keep reinvesting. I heard the other day that people were saying that we in Paparazzi, all we want to do is for you to buy inventory. All we want to do for you to, the leaders are teaching others, just buy. That's not what we're teaching, okay? At least that's not what I'm teaching to my team. But for you to make money, you're going to have to invest money. For you to make money, you're going to have jewelry. That's your store, okay? Cupcakes cannot be a cupcake factory if they don't have cupcakes, okay? You cannot have a factory without the stuff that you need. You cannot have a boutique if you don't have clothes in it, okay? So for you to be a bling boss, you need to have jewelry. So you're going to have to make sacrifices and commitments into your business this 2019. What else? Let's think about dreams and goals. How many of you have dreams and goals? What's your goal for 2019? Are you wanting to become an elite? Are you wanting to become an iconic impressionista? Are you wanting to become a bling boss with Paparazzi? What are the steps that you're going to take today to become that? Comment below. What are the steps that you're going to take today to become that? And I'm going to help you with the tips that I'm going to give you today. But I want you to get in that mindset. You cannot be a bling boss with what's that word? I know it in Spanish. No, there's escasez. I don't know it. But you cannot be a bling boss with a poor mindset. Okay? You cannot be a bling boss if all you're saying, well, this is not working for me. I am not selling any jewelry. Nobody's buying from me. Change your tone. Change your mindset. People, when somebody asks you how you're doing with your business, your answer, if your business is not booming yet, your answer should be, well, I am selling, but I'm not selling that much yet. Yet, you will be selling more because you're working on the little things so that you can get to the top of that mountain, okay? So think about your dreams and your goal, and you need to break them down, okay? Where do you see yourself in 2019? I want to see that in the comments. Where do you see yourself in 2019? Let me see. Consistency. You want to be an elite. I see you. You want to be intentional. Exactly, Alexandra. You want consistency. Scarcity. How do you say this, Emily? Scarcity? That's the word. Escasez. What's that word?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, that's a word though. Scores. Whatever. Okay, so here we go. I want to see in the comments where you're gonna be in 2019. Okay, don't be shy. Comment below and tell me where you're gonna be. If you're a director right now, I want to know where you're gonna be in 2019. What are you so afraid of? Remember, fear is the greatest enemy of joy. So stop it. Stop that mess. Okay, so here are my notes. Okay, so now we're gonna go into how to keep your team motivated. How many of you want to know how to keep your team motivated? You're always asking me, you're always typing on Google, how to keep your team motivated, because I know. And I've been telling God, I was like, God, I literally need to do a video on this, but I don't feel like I'm the qualified person to do that. And so I've always I'm always wanting to be there and to be able to do a video on that. And so I feel like I finally found the formula. So I'm going to be sharing with you how to keep your team motivated. And then we're going to go into how to get more sales and what is it that is working for you, Andrea, okay? So how to keep your team motivated? Well, first of all, you can't motivate the unmotivated, okay? You have hobbyists and you have people that want to work the business. You have people that are not doing anything. They're just wanting to have fun. And you have people that are working daily. They're doing everything you're telling them to do. You have people that do something for a month, but then they quit. And then they're like, why I'm not there yet? You have those type of people. You have to differentiate which type of people is that team member. And they need to let you know that they're serious about this business, because I'm not going to waste time on people that are not serious. Okay. And like I said, you can't motivate the unmotivated. They have to want it. They have to commit to be able to do this. Okay. So what are the tips that I'm going to give you today on how to keep your team motivated? Well, first of all, a bling boss, they lead by example. They lead by example. If they're telling you to do parties, well, they need to be doing parties. If they tell you to go live every single day, if they challenge you to go live every single day, well, they need to be going live every single day. If they're challenging you to buy inventory daily, well, then you need to be buying inventory daily. That's the leader. If they're telling you to take care of your bling boss, bling bag everywhere you go, then they need to do that as well. And I'm preaching to myself as well, okay? This year has been really hard for me, not hard in that, but hard in that aspect, because I love selling. I love bringing in new customers. I love interacting with my customers. I love all of that. I can sell to a dog jewelry, okay? I can sell it. But it was so hard because we had the Faith Over Fear tour, and we went to different states every single month, you guys. So it was so hard to keep my parties consistent, and it was so hard for me, but my team knew that. And they also know whenever I'm down, whenever I'm not doing that, they know. So, but I, as a leader, I have to lead by example. And those people, I want to be the very best. The very best. My competition is myself. So if I see somebody on my team that they're recruiting 30 people, I'm going to recognize those people. I'm going to ask them to come onto my team and do a training, whether they're a star consultant or whether they're an elite. I'm going to ask them. But if they're doing that, my goal is to beat them. If they're recruiting 30 people, my goal that month is to beat that number. My goal is to recruit 31 people. Do I get there? Do you get there? Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do. But you keep pushing forward for you give your very, very best. That's what a leader does. A leader is a caring person. A leader wants to teach others, wants to serve others. That's a leader. What else does a leader do? They share their vision. If you don't have a vision, what's going on with you? Find out your vision. What's your goal with this business? If you're a bling boss, you're going to take this serious and you're going to have a vision. You have that vision that you want. To me, when I first started Paparazzi, was even if it takes me 5 years or 10 years, I'm going to be able to do this full time. I'm going to retire my husband. That was my vision. My vision was to get out of debt. My vision was to be able to write a check to someone that needed money without me having to worry about how much I had on my account. That was my vision. I know what I wanted. And I knew that with Paparazzi, I was able to do that. I love the compensation plans. I love this company. They have rules. Sometimes we don't agree with the rules. Sometimes we hate the rules. But hey, it doesn't matter. Then go with somebody else. Don't be here. Quit. Okay? Go somewhere else where you want to do it your own way. Every company has rules. Okay? So share your vision with your team. I know that we don't like telling our team whenever we're about to hit rank. At least I don't. Okay, you go more power to you, girl. But to me, I hate telling my team how close we are. But momentum helps your team. When they see you rank up, they see that you're growing and moving and going, and they're part of it. That helps your team. So that's my goal for next year. My goal is to go live tomorrow on my team group and tell them my goal for as a team. Will I remind them every day? No, because that's not who I am. To me, I work with individual people. I work with groups of people to get them where they want to be. And then the result is I'm going to hit that rank. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. You can agree or not agree. But share your vision. Share your goals. Share how much is it that you're wanting to make this month by yourself. Tell them. And let them share their goals with you when you share that on your group. You should have a group. If you have less than 10 people on your team, have a chat. Get a chat going, okay? Things that have worked with me this year are chats. I have a chat for my personally sponsor. That's where I share information that I really want them to know, but sometimes they don't see it because they don't go into the groups or they don't get a notification, so I post it in the chat. When new releases come out, I let them know as well. A chat, they're able to answer questions, but I have rules on my chat. They cannot have any negativity. They cannot be in search of items that they're looking for. They cannot be sharing their live unless it's their first live video. There are things that they need to have rules. And if you're wanting to be a leader, if you're wanting to be a bling boss, you have to put your big panties on and say how it is. People need to hear what you want from them. That's what a leader is. They will tell you and they will explain how you're going to get there. So you need to have a plan for them. If you don't have a plan, how are you going to do it? But today I'm going to help you, okay? Today I'm going to help you. Then also something that has worked for me this year are Zoom meetings. I love Zoom meetings. What the heck is a Zoom meeting, Andrea? ZOOM.US. That's a Zoom meeting. A Zoom meeting, they get to see you and you get to see them. Sometimes you can't see them because they're on the phone, calling in from the phone just to listen to your call. But it's a video conference. And then you get a bunch of people in there and then you just talk to each other. They have questions. You answer them. You're able to share your screen with them to explain what is it that they're wanting. So have frequently asked questions Zoom meetings. Have new consultants Zoom meetings because that helps them every single month. Have that with them. Have I had it for the past 6 years? No. Okay, but my goal is to have a new consultants training every single month. My goal is to have a Zoom meeting with my leaders so that I can help them get to the other rank. So see, I put people together according to the rank that they're wanting to be. I work with my personal sponsors and then I delegate. Okay, that's something that you need to learn. Boundaries. You need to learn boundaries. You can't be working this business 24/7. That's not a lifestyle, people. If people tell you that you need to work this 24/7 to be a successful person, that's wrong, okay? You need to have boundaries for yourself. You want to also show that you can be happy doing this business. And if you're working 24/7, that doesn't show that, okay? So make sure that you have boundaries. Know where you're wanting to be. And so have chats, create chats with your leaders, within your leaders, those that are wanting to hit Premier Director, put them all together and look at personalities. Everybody's different. And then let's say, Andrea, well, my personal sponsors are not working. Well, look at your second and third level. Who is working on your second and third level, and then pull them in. Those are people that are wanting it. They're working hard. Put them together. You know, it's not just my personal sponsor. It's people that are on my second, third, sometimes my sixth level. Okay, so help them, and chats help with that, Zooms help with that, meetings help with that. If you have team members that are local, take advantage of that. But in my case, majority of my people, it's all over the US, Puerto Rico. So what do? Zoom meetings. You get to see them, they get to see you in person, they get to know other people. It's so awesome that that fellowship that you can have within your team, and people that are having the same mindset, the same goal, and they can help each other. They can share their struggles with each other, and they can share, oh, you know what, that didn't help. And then you don't have to be talking all the time. Somebody else can talk, and that's okay. If somebody takes the mic, okay, it's okay. It's okay to have somebody else that's better than you. It's okay. Learn from that person so that you can be better too. Okay, so what about Empower Me Pink and Convention, Andrea? Hello. You encourage your team to go to those meetings. You encourage your team to go to elite meetings. Whoever is having a training this year and they're sharing it, go to it. Go to it. Learn from somebody else. You know, be grateful that they're doing that. Empower Me Pink is coming up. Who's coming to Empower Me Pink? Comment below with the state that you're going to. Convention is super important, but you also need to get your ticket and let them know, give them options on how to get their tickets, because not everybody's in your same position. In my case, I'm an elite. I'm able to buy a ticket, but other people didn't. And I didn't when I first joined. I didn't have the money for that, but you give them a way to get there. That's what a leader does. A leader gives solutions to their team members. Okay, so I also do challenges. Weekly challenges are fun. Weekend challenges are fun. I don't do monthly prices anymore. I do qualify by the 5th. I tell them you need to be active by the 5th, and whoever is active, I put them all into a drawing. That's what I do with my team. I like doing that. The other thing, the DMOs and the Launching Strong. DMOs and Launching Strong. If you have no idea what that is, I have no answers for that. But they need to do daily methods of operation, daily things that they're going to have to do. If you don't know what that is, go onto YouTube and type Paparazzi DMOs, and you'll find my video there on explaining how to use the Launching Strong and the DMOs with your team members. You have to help them. They're new. They don't know what to do. You don't want to overwhelm them. Well, click on here. Go watch this video. Hello. Yes, you want them to be motivated by themselves, but you also want to give them a map road to where to go, okay? What else do I do? Self-development is huge. You always want to have self-development and serve first. Something before I go into how to get more sales and what's working for me and the different things that Facebook is having right now, because a lot of us are having issues, not just you, sister, me too. But before I get into that, I'm just going to say this right here, because I've been wanting to say it for a long time now. Bling bosses, they don't buy from other consultants. Bling bosses don't buy $5 jewelry from other consultants. And you heard me, sister. Do you hear me? Because you're buying jewelry for $5 when you are supposed to be making money. Hobbyist, if you're a hobbyist, girl, more power to you. Go support your paparazzi sisters. Okay? Go support your paparazzi sisters, because you're just doing this as a hobby, not as a business. But if you're a bling boss, you do not shop with other consultants unless you're wanting to literally, if you really need that piece because your customer really wants it. But by now, your customers should know that we don't get that piece back. So if you have shopped from me, shame on you, okay? I'm sorry, I love you, but I want you to be a bling boss. I don't want you to be stuck in the corner being a hobbyist. Then you ask yourself, why are you not successful? Because you're buying jewelry at price when you are supposed to be buying jewelry for $275 so you can make your commission of $225 per piece. And so I'm going to be done with that, but I just had to say that because shame on you, okay? I'm not going to be looking at my customers when they come and shop with me and say, are you a consultant or are you a customer? I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to sell it to whoever is shopping, okay? Leaders are not supposed to be looking. I mean, you're not supposed to be looking who's shopping. You just sell. I mean, that's what you do. That's what you're here for. Okay, but stop it. You admire somebody, you admire elite leaders, and you go shop with them, that's totally fine. That means you're a hobbyist, right? Because if you're a bling boss, you shouldn't be doing that. Shame on you. Well, Andrea, there's some pieces that I have never seen before where, well, what? There's new pieces every single day in the back office that you have never seen before. Okay, I'll stop there. I'm screaming too much. That's what my husband told me. I scream a lot. But for those of you who didn't know, I'm gonna be posting a link. And I did not share this before, but this one is how to implement the Launching Strong and the DMOs. This will help you as a leader, whether you have one team member or 1,000 team members. My team already has this, so you don't have to worry about that. But here's the Launching Strong. And like I said, just go on YouTube and you're going to be able to find that. Here are the DMOs. There's 3 levels, but you only choose one to start with. Okay, so now I'm going to get started on how can you sell on Facebook. I love social media, you guys. I love social media. I have learned so much. And yes, there's experts out there, but I'm like, I'm going to share this with my team members and other paparazzi consultants that want to listen to it because it helps me and I want to make it easier for you to understand. So there is profile pages, there is VIP groups, and there is pages, okay? My personal opinion, okay, I'm going to go into this, and I have changed my opinions too. So don't be like, well, Andrea, you used to say this. Well, yes, I used to say this, but now this is working, okay? It changes. So keep up with the changes of Facebook. So you got profiles. If you're a new consultant for the past 6 months, you should be doing your live parties there. If you are doing every single day live party selling, you shouldn't be doing it on your profile. Pick 2 times a week that you're going to do it on your profile. If you're going to go live every single day, go live on your VIP group. Why do you say pages before, Andrea? Because that's what's working for me, okay? Facebook, you're going to be transitioning yourself to a fan page once you have followers. Once you have built a customer base, you will transition to a business page because Facebook doesn't like you to sell on Facebook, on your Facebook profile, okay? That's just the truth. But because we're wanting to get you there, you're going to have to go live on your profile to get those people, viewers involved, and then you're going to transition to a business page. So yes, you do need the 3 of them because I will tell you something after this. You need a profile, you need a business page, and you need a group. Groups are very in right now, and I'll be using them to say, like, I'll post my new pieces that I just bought so that they can get first steps, but everything else I'm going to show it on my live video after that day, you know. But you need the 3 of them, okay? Now, why do you need a page? Because ManyChat is working. ManyChat is working. MANY chat.com. It's working for us. And you can still use ManyChat with a business page that you just created and you just got maybe 100 likes. You can still use that to have people subscribe so that they can get a message whenever you go live on your profile. Okay, so you share the link of your profile when you're about to go live on your profile on ManyChat, but they get the message through your business page. That's how I would use it if I was doing parties on my profile. Okay, hostesses are important. I cannot stress to you how important it is to book parties. I don't care if you have a live party every single week on Monday at 7 p.m. Keep doing that. But you need to start booking parties because that's the way that you're going to build your customer base. Not only adding 10 people a day on your profile, but also booking parties with people so they can bring over their friends. You still go live on your profile. You don't have to go, live on an event. And I will promise you that this coming month in January, we will have uploaded on YouTube a time management video. I will have uploaded on YouTube a video on how to do parties. I will upload a video on a script on how to coach your hostess. And there was something else. I think that's it for now. Those are the 3 videos I will promise you that I will have for next year. Okay, so that you are not asking me here, because I can't go into all of that. I'm just giving you what's working for me. Hostesses are working for me. Booking parties is working for me. Album sales are working for me. Some of you, wall drops are working for you. Speed shoppings are working for you. I like speed shoppings too, and here's the way that you're going to be able to use that. I'll tell you in a second. And don't forget about the other strategies. You still want to do home parties. You still want to have either a store or a bling, a bling trailer. Okay, you still want to have that as a goal. Because I'm telling you, sister, okay, this is just off the note. But at first, I wanted a store, but I was like, man, that takes money to rent. That takes money to have people working for you in there. You're going to have to be there. There's no vacationing. But with a trailer, girl, you can go anywhere you want. You can host home parties and you don't have to set up. You can go do events without having to set up. I love having a trailer. That was my goal since I started. So have that as a goal on your vision board if you want, okay? Because it will help you so much. You can go park at the bank and just let the ladies shop. That's why I love a trailer, okay? But that's just my personal opinion. Okay, so ManyChat's working for me. ManyChat is really, really working for me. It's amazing. It's amazing. Watch parties are working for me. How do you use watch parties? And what the heck is watch parties, Andrea? Well, it's a video that you did or somebody else did on Facebook. It's a recording video. And you are able to share that as a watch party, whether it's in a group or a page or a profile. So what does that do to you, Andrea? Well, you're going to get more viewers. Okay, so I did my first watch party and I had over 100 people watching of a recording that my husband and I did. I did a watch party on a party that I did. That didn't go so well. I did sell maybe 10, 15 pieces out of that party, but I don't recommend watch parties for selling unless it's a speed shopping or doing it all the time. Watch parties are mainly for entertainment. You want to entertain your people. You want them to know what you love. You can do a makeup tutorial of somebody else and you watch it literally right there with them. You have to be in it. So you both, your public and yourself, are watching a pre-recording of a video. That's mainly what watch parties are. And people are getting notified by that. We already talked about algorithms before. I'm just going to go really quick on that because what's working for us right now to get your algorithm up and for people to see your posts are watch parties. And I tell you why. I did a live on my team group where I have over 8,000 people in there. I have zero people come to my live video. It was a 5-minute long. I had 0. But guess what? As soon as I finished my live video on my group, I went back into Facebook and I did a watch party of that video. And I had 70 people, or 40 to 70 people watching that live video. So watch parties work because people will get notified. So you have to keep up with the trends. There's a lot of people like the Meltons, like John something. I can't remember his name. He is like a guru on Facebook and everybody watches him. I can't remember his name, but I'm sure somebody does. So go follow him if somebody can put them in the comments. Watch parties work. Stories work. Stories work. I have been doing stories for the past year. Whenever stories came out on Facebook, they want you to post more in there. Okay, so post 3 to 5 times a day on your profile. But if you want to post way more things in there, Use stories for that. Be intentional on what you're posting. Post live the party items whenever they come out on your story instead of your profile. And then people are going to be like, I won that one, girl. And you're like, okay. You want to be intentional with Facebook. This is your work of place. And I have been saying that for years now. And remember, you do need to be adding 10 people, 5 to 10 people a day from your customer friends list. People that you think will like, or you like their profile and they look cute and you're like, oh, she will be good at this. Make sure that you're adding friends, but also connecting with them. Find something that you can say as soon as they add you back as a friend, okay? And make sure that if they don't add you back, or if they added you but they never responded to your message, go delete them as a friend, because they really don't want nothing to do with you. Okay, they just say, okay, I'll add her, whatever. But here, now Facebook is more about quality than quantity. Before we wanted to have 5,000 friends, but now that's hurting all of us. If you have and now let me share this with you, because I do have to share this. I do have a bunch of messages in here. So let me close that before I finish this training right here, and then I'll take up questions. But I'll be able to take questions with this. Okay, so let me share my screen to broadcast. And then I'm gonna, well, I have to, well, how do I do this? All right. Okay, so right here. Okay, so hopefully put your phone sideways so that you can see this. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. And I'm gonna hide. Okay, hopefully you can see this now. And if not, I'll do a small video on how to do this. But this has been helping me since August of this year, okay? Since August of this year, this is what has been helping me. Creating lists on Facebook, if you didn't already know that. So you're on your news feed. This is called a news feed. This one right here is called your profile. And groups are over here. But you're going to go to the left side and you're going to go to explore. And you're going to go to friends list. You can only do that from your computer. Okay? You can only do that from your computer. So what does that do to me, Andrea? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Like, you're so awesome. Well, first of all, you're going to create lists. So whenever you have a schedule, you're going to be intentional who you're going to go connect with. So every prospect that I have had, people that have asked me about joining, I add them to this list. Prospects. People that have, that are my leaders within my team, I add them to this list. People that are my customers, they go to this list. New friends that just added me as a friend, they go into here. Paparazzi consultants, I go and unfollow them because I don't want them on my news feed, because that hurts you. You're not supposed to be shopping from paparazzi consultants because you are a consultant yourself. So they go in there and I unfollow them. And then you have your personally sponsored, because you do want to connect with your personally sponsors. You want them to know, but you also unfollow them. But when you click on that, you're going to be able to see their news feed. So you're being intentional. You know how to follow up with your prospects because you have them in one group. You have them in a list, girlfriend. So I have my leaders in here. And so now I'm being intentional. I'm not just playing on Facebook. I go and I see what they have been posting and I go interact with them. Whatever it is that they post, I can see and I can say, I'm up to date with what they're doing, but I'm being intentional, and that's not hurting my Facebook algorithm. It's not hurting my business. So be intentional and make sure that it's all about quality than quantity on Facebook. So now I'm going to that was my last tip for the day, and hopefully that will help you. And now I have 10 minutes to take questions if anybody has questions, and I'm going to pull this up. So So if you have questions right now, I will take up your questions. The other thing that I was going to show you really quick, if you go to somebody else's profile, let's just go back. Let's put my friend Emily here. I'm going to look at Emily's profile. Okay? So if you have your friend and you want to add her to a list, all you have to do is you have her as a friend. You can also get notifications if you want. You can click on another list and add her to another list, but she's on my close friends list. So I can just be intentional on seeing her. Make sure that you're unfollowing people that are consultants. And if there is 20 people in your life, which I don't think so, maybe there's 10 people in your life that you admire so much. And you're like, you know, girl, if they were just my friends, you know, maybe there is a celebrity, maybe there is a coach with another company, or maybe there's a top consultant in another company that you just admire how they're doing their job and how they're branding themselves. You can click on see first. So whenever you get onto your Facebook, the first thing that you're going to see on your newsfeed is those see first people. Whatever they posted that motivated you, whatever their live videos are going on, maybe this team page, you want to see it first. Whenever I post something, you can go and click on see first. You can do business pages or profiles, and they don't have to be your friend for you to be able to do that, okay? You can just be following them. So click on see first and you'll see them first thing. So everything, whenever you come on Facebook, is a happy place. It's a happy place because you see them right there and they're like floating, pretty, good things going on. Yeah, that's Facebook. And so make sure that you click on see first if you want to do that. And make sure that you're making conversations with people whenever you're on Facebook. You have a time of the day when you're going to be doing that. Okay, so I'm going to take questions, and I hope this video has been helpful to you. If you thought that it was, give it a like, a heart, and then share within your team or your team members and friends, whoever. Make sure that you share. Okay, so yes, everything is public. So anybody has any questions? I'm taking questions right now. I'm taking questions. So I'm going to take questions. This sounds like great info. I'll be watching the replay so I can see it all. Awesome. They are a member. They can't comment on, thank you for answering that, Brandy. I did not see it. Okay. My paparazzi page. What's the question on your paparazzi page? Thank you so much, you guys. I'm going to go back up and see if I see any questions. I add 50 people a day plus get 30 friends requests a day. Now with friends requests, I have to be very careful. If they're a paparazzi consultant, I'm so sorry, but like I said, you can follow leaders, but you also want, you know, they're great, but then I have to unfollow you. So what's the purpose of it? We can still communicate. You can still message me on Messenger. So make sure that you're being intentional on that. So stories don't hurt your algorithms. They do not. They actually help you. They help your stories help your algorithm because they want you to use that feature. Yes, John and Nadia Melton. If you go live in VIP groups, people cannot comment unless they are in your group. Exactly. So always best to go live on your personal wall and share info to your group. Yes, and the other thing is, in my case, as a leader, the other thing that I'll be doing is if I find a really good video from somebody else, I'm going to be able to do a watch party on my group. Because if I just share the video and see, you can actually do a watch party right now so that your team members can see this video. Okay, so I recommend that you do that, and then you can just comment and interact, answer their questions as well, because you don't want to just share a video. I'm thankful you share this video, but if you want more out of this video for your team members, make sure that you do a watch party with it, or any other video that you find. It doesn't have to be me. If you don't like me, it's okay. Or maybe I didn't make sense. So make sure that you do a watch party because that will really help you. Okay, so is ManyChat a notification thing? Yes, it is. It's like you sending messages on text messages, but this one goes into your messenger. People use messengers more than they use text messages. It helps, but it don't text them directly to your albums. It don't text them directly to your videos. With ManyChat, you can do pretty things, and Answer is like an answer machine for you. It helps with the replies. It replies for you. It's so cool. So I love it. I recommend going into YouTube and going how to increase my sales with paparazzi accessories. That's one of my latest videos, and it talks about ManyChat. I have a fear of going live. Any advice, Giselle? Create a group and then delete it. But create a group, go live there, and then just start talking. And here's the thing about being scared of going live. And this might hurt feelings, okay? It's a real thing. But think about it as you're going to be helping somebody else. It's not about you. It's about helping somebody else. You're wanting other people to feel pretty, to have confidence when you're sharing the jewelry. And you're wanting to connect with them, give them advice on how to wear the jewelry. Maybe go live and show them what colors go well with each other, or what jewelry you should wear with this neck, this type of neck of your shirt, whatever. Think about it about you helping other people, and make sure that you're doing live videos, not just selling, but giving value to people, something that will really help others. Maybe a book you just read, go live about sharing what you just learned. Andrea, maybe just one person will be there. Well, that's okay. You're blessing that person. You're blessing that person. So it doesn't matter if it's 100 people, okay, that's watching. If it's just one person, you're blessing that one person. So think about it as it's not about me, it's about them, okay? For other consultants, are you saying to just follow them, not add them as a friend? I do, unless it's your leader. If it's your leader, yes, add them as a friend, if you're your personally sponsored leader. But if not, I really recommend that you're just following them. You still can message them, but save that room for her customers. And you're going to get to that point, okay? You're going to become an elite leader, and you're going to get to the point, okay? So, yes, I do recommend that. I'm sorry, it hurts my feelings. I hate it because I think right now I have 2,000 friends requests waiting right there. It's not because I don't like people. It's because I'm like, should I accept them? Because I don't, you can clean up your news feed, but that takes a lot of work. Okay, right now it's taking me a lot of work. How do we plan a live like you did for this? You can do it. You have to do it from a desktop. You have to do it from your computer. You cannot plan it, and it has to be on a business page. It has to be on a business page. And I did it through BeLive.tv, which is a program similar to Zoom. You're able to share your screen, but you can go live through this program. I took notes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shranda. For other consultants, are you not, blah, blah, blah. How do you get more viewers with ManyChat? Because they get a message. They get a reminder. That's how you get more viewers. And if you're really good at what you're doing and you love what you're doing and you're just not going like this and showing a piece of jewelry because you're depressed of how many viewers you have, but you're like this, yeah, I'm so excited. Whether it's 1 viewer or 10,000 viewers, that's how you're going to connect. It's about how you're going to please your customers. Stop looking at us, yes, we need the money. But the moment that you start thinking about how you can be a blessing to somebody else and they can be a blessing to you, and getting to know them and getting to know their needs, their wants, what they want, then it's a different story. You're going to find more joy that way than just looking at, I need money, I need money, I need money, And I needed money, girl. When I joined, I had $3 in my pocket. I didn't have money for my kid. And I was living in a bitty apartment where we didn't have any furniture because we left all our furniture in Georgia for 4 years. So yeah, talk about that. Yeah, I needed money too. And my husband didn't have a job for a year before I joined Paparazzi. And then he had to go work at a place where he was getting paid $10 an hour when he was in management positions for years, but he could not get a job. So yeah, talk about needing money, okay? So we all need money. I just joined and I will have to watch the replay. No problem. What do you suggest if a consultant does not care for Facebook? Then do everything else. You can do Instagram, you can do Snapchat, you can do, just go to nursing homes, do basket parties, set up salons, set up at the school. There's many things that you can do. not just Facebook. And don't put all of your eggs in one basket. You have to do all of them. And if you don't care for Facebook, you're going to have to start caring, because bling bosses, they get on everything. Bling bosses find how to make this better. You know, I have to find what's working for my business right now on social media. And I have to adjust to the changes as well, because that's what we do. We find a way, we find a solution. So thank you, Janet. So until we have a large following, you need to go live in your regular profile. Yes. That's my personal opinion. Whatever your leader is telling you, you follow your leader. And if you find that my advice has helped you, then just keep doing what's working for you. When you do live, can you just pick on the list you want on your live? When you do a live, can you just pick on the list that you want on your live? If I do a watch party, yes, I can pick what I want to show. Yes, if that's what you mean. If not, I have no idea what you're saying. I saw your ManyChat training, but I don't know how to sign up for it. Just go to manychat.com and you're going to be able to sign up. You're needing a business page for that. It's free. Is ManyChat a notifications thing? Yes. Just answer my question. How can you be on Team United Fashionista? Kira, if you're not a consultant, just message me. But if you are a consultant, unfortunately, you can still watch my live videos, but we're not on the same team, but you're in the same family, so it's okay. I still post all of my videos on YouTube, so it's okay. When I create a watch party through, when I create a party through back office, it's not showing up on my paparazzi page. It takes a little bit to be shown up. So can you follow but unfriend for algorithm? So I recommend following people and unfriending people that you haven't connected with, because for whatever, you don't even know what they're doing there. But if you know them but you haven't connected with them, start connecting with them. Maybe they're going to see more of your fees. But go onto your friends list and be like, am I friends with this person? And here's the thing, when you start unfriending people that you thought you didn't connect with, they're going to message you and they're going to be like, Andrea, why do you unfriended me? I can't see your stuff anymore. I used to. Why do you unfriended me? And like, I'm so sorry. I'm cleaning out my Facebook. This algorithm thing is crazy. So let me add you back, because they really want to be part of your life. You want people that really want to be part of your life, that will give you a like, that will share your life, that will be sending their friends to your Facebook. Hey, check out this girl. She not only does paparazzi, but she also helps in this area. That's what you want to be. You don't want to be known as just the crazy marketing lady, okay? Thank you, guys. So I should go live from my personal or business and share to my page. You go from your personal until you build your followers, and then you still share on your VIP group and share on your page, but you go live on your profile. Once you have built up your following, and I'm talking about 30 viewers or more, then you are going to go to a business page. ManyChat, what is it? Okay, we talk about that. I don't understand the watch party, Patricia. I'll be doing a video on that. If not, just type in on Google, what is a watch party on Facebook? Also, John and Nadia Melton, they talk about what a watch party is. Maybe you'll understand them more than me. But it's just like you watching a replay with your viewers, and they get a notification as if you were to go live. So they get notifications on that. Is there some type of charge for a business page? No. I have to go do a Spanish training right now, but go on to YouTube if you're wanting to learn what's hurting your algorithm. I know that Patricia Shevling did a video on YouTube about that. I have also done a video on that, and other elite consultants have done a video on that what's hurting your algorithm. Just go on to YouTube and just start typing it. I can't go over that right now, but if I can, I'll come back to that question later on. But I have to go, you guys, and I hope this has been helpful. Like I said, I promise you I'll be posting a video on time management. I'll be posting a video on how to book parties and how do you do parties. I'll be doing a video on scripts, how to coach your hostess. So I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you guys later. Thank you and have a happy 2019. If you have a Spanish team member that needs this training, make sure that you send them to Fashionistas Unidas. And so let me say this in Spanish really quick. Nosotros estamos yéndonos ahorita a la página de Fashionistas Unidas. Si tú deseas ver ese entrenamiento en español, ahí vamos a estar nosotros, ¿ok? Y si tienen miembros de equipo que hablan español, mándelos a esa página. Okay, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much. Have a happy 2019 and be intentional and make commitments this year. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Bye. If I can close it.